Hi guys, today I'm here to review for you and do a first impressions on the Bourjois Happy Light Luminous and Flawless Complexion in Any Light. There you go, and it's a gorgeous packaging to start off with. I've had this recommended by Viviana Does Makeup on YouTube and I love her channel. She does a really good mix of high and low end, and it says this has translucent pigments, corrects without masking. It's a light enhancer with 8 hours of hydration, so those are a lot of claims. I picked this up today in Priceline and I got it in shade number 53 Golden Beige, and as I wasn't too impressed with the colour range that Bourjois had. However, they typically don't have a very good colour range, so I guess I shouldn't really be surprised about that. I think the packaging is gorgeous, really happy to see that it has a pump. So let's go ahead with the first impressions, and I'm just going to pump out one full pump and see how that goes on my skin. Lately I have been loving using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this so much. I've been using it with my Rimmel Match Perfection foundation, which I've really been liking, and I have a feeling that this Happy Light foundation may be along a similar vein to that, which is basically why I've given it a go. So I'll just start off dabbing this onto my face as I usually do, and it feels really nice actually. This looks quite a lot darker than it did in the store when I was swatching it, and I swatched it along my jawline here, so hopefully this colour is okay on me. I'm just going to really blend this in. And I really like Bourjois products. I haven't actually tried any foundations from them before, but what I really do love are their concealers, and I've loved those for such a long time. So I have high hopes for this foundation. Now, so far I'm really liking the way it's picking up the light. I've been more into more luminous foundations lately because my skin has cleared up a lot compared to what it used to look like, although it's still not perfect. I've really been loving my Clarisonic Mia that I got in April and have found that to just be incredible for my skin, and I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. So just really blending this in really well, and this is a very light layer that I've put on, but let me just look in the mirror. I actually really like it. It looks like very similar coverage to the Rimmel Match Perfection. As I mentioned, I was kind of expecting that. So not very heavy coverage with that light layer that I've put on. I'd say it is light to medium coverage because I can still see some spots coming through, and it doesn't look very heavy, so that's always good. So all in all, I really like this foundation and highly recommend it if you like illuminating foundations. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. Today I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, and I have this in the shade number 5. And I got this at IMATS this year. I'm really liking it actually. I typically have been sticking to more of a drugstore type concealer recently, but actually switching to a better quality concealer has been working wonders, especially this one because it's waterproof and I do tend to get oily through my T-zone throughout the day, so I have really been enjoying this one. And also on YouTube I've seen that Lily Pebbles really likes this, and I love her videos as well, so I always listen to her recommendations. Even though her skin type's different to mine, I think with a concealer like this that's waterproof, you can't go too wrong with the with using it on more oily T-zones. like I've got. And I do have some breakouts around my chin here, so I'm just working this in with my finger to get more of a natural finish. I was so excited today. I went to Warringah Mall in New South Wales in Sydney, and I haven't been there in ages. Even though it's my local shopping centre, I just haven't been shopping in ages, and I was so excited to see that a Mecca Maxima has opened there, and in my next video, which will be a haul, I will share with you the beauty loot box that they're giving out at the moment, and in there I got some pretty cool samples. I also picked up a new moisturiser which I'm really excited to try, as well as a present for a friend. So I just have to say that was the best part of my day so far. Mecca Maxima being at Warringah Mall is awesome. I think that Warringah Mall was really lacking a proper makeup shop, so other than David Jones and Maya, so that was fantastic to see. And I just used my Australis Extender Lash and Brow, and this is just a clear mascara or eyebrow gel, and because all I'm doing tonight is just grabbing a quick and casual dinner with my boyfriend, I'm not going to fill in my brows. I tend to only really fill them in if I'm going out at night and wearing a stronger makeup look, although I do like filling them in sometimes for work. So I'm just using now my erase paste from Benefit, and this is in the shade, I don't know anymore, because look at this. Woo! That is really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I have had this for probably 2 years. Yeah, I know, that's really bad. But I've literally almost used it every single day. Literally almost, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean. I've seriously loved this, but I think it's time for a new one. Yeah. But thank you, trusty little man. I actually bought this at Sephora in Soho in New York, where they have amazing customer service, and I just had the best buying experience ever. I bought a lot of stuff and they were so helpful in there. So Sephora knows how to do customer service, but I guess that's America and it's totally different to here. And right now I'm using a very random eyeshadow, but literally this is my favourite eyeshadow in the world. Unexpectedly, it's actually from Sports Girl. About 3 years ago, it's called Shady Lady, and it's in the colour Head of the Class. It is like a MAC All That Glitters type of colour, but it's one of those amazing colours that when you actually blend it out into your crease, it goes matte. However, it's a little bit shimmery on the lid. It's actually magic. This is just the most flattering colour. I feel for my more yellow toned skin, and oh my god, I love it. And I'm so sad because it's seriously, again, look at it, it's about to run out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've searched online, I can't find it anywhere. They don't even sell individual eyeshadows anymore at Sports Girl. And may just have to go and get MAC All That Glitters. So now I'm just going to use a little bit of Naked and Buck, these two matte colours, through my crease from the Naked palette from Urban Decay, just the original palette. I don't actually own the second Naked palette. It looks more cool tone to me, so I'm not that interested in it. But I'm sure it's amazing and lots of people love it, so it's got to be good. Just going to blend this out, and I'm just using actually this brush I got from Gloss Professional, which is just like a fairly inexpensive kind of makeup shop, and they sell lots of tools as well. I really like this for blending. It actually is amazing because it doesn't pick up any colour on your hand. I mean, nothing comes off. And so I find that it's just perfect for moving the colour but not picking it up and washing it off your face, if you know what I mean. I think you do. And as I said, just because this is a very casual night for us, I'm just going to put a little bit of shadow on my lash line instead of using a liner. I made this palette up at IMATS in Sydney, and it's got very neutral colours in it. I think they're beautiful. Sorry about the light. You can kind of see them better like that, yeah. I love this so much, and I'm just going to use this really dark matte charcoal brown in my, or on my top lash line. I love doing this in brown just for those more casual looks and blending it out a bit to really soften the line. Because I have blonde roots of my eyelashes, sorry, that's not a very good angle, I really need help in thickening up the look of my lashes, and I find that this is the best way to do it for me. I'm really surprised by how good these shadows are. Fleur from Fleur de Force actually inspired me because she made up a palette. I think she had 5 colours, so half the size of this palette at IMATS in, I think it was New York, and I love her videos as well. And she was also surprised at the quality, and I thought, well, if she likes them, they've got to be good. And you know, Inglot isn't exactly new to Australia, but I don't see it around as much anymore. So I thought that I would make the most of being at IMATS and being able to make up a palette. The really upsetting thing is you'll notice that there's 2 colours missing from that, and that is because I did actually ask for 10 colours, and what you do at IMATS when you're getting the palettes made up is you write down a little list. They give you a pencil and a notepad, and you take note of all the numbers of the colours that you want. And one of them, the girl gave me the wrong colour, and it was bright blue, which is absolutely terrifying. So I've just like kept it in a box and just not looked at it, just because that freaks me out a lot. And then the other colour that I got, which it was my fault, was that it was actually a trio in one colour, and it contained 3 of the colours that I already have in the palette, so it doesn't really make sense to put that in. It was a mixture of the matte skin tone, the light taupe, and then the charcoal brown. So that was a waste of money. I may try and return them, but to be honest, I can't really be bothered because I think the closest Inglot to me is in Bondi, and I never go there, so it's probably not really worth it. Here I am just using my Benefit They're Real mascara, which is a cult product for a good reason, and my Shu Uemura eyelash curlers, which are really dirty. And just today this week I have been re-loving my NARS Orgasm blush. Oh my god, I just go through such phases with this product. I don't know if anyone else out there is the same, but sometimes I forget how good it is, and then I try it out again, and then I'm like, why did I ever stop using this blush? It's better than any blush ever. So I've just been loving it lately, just for that really natural kind of flush tone, really girly and fun. And I've been wearing a little bit of fake tan, obviously not so much today, but I have been wearing a little bit of fake tan lately, and this just goes beautifully with that. And to perfectly complement the NARS Orgasm, I have, of course, the NARS Laguna Bronzer, which is just freaking amazing. Most of the face brushes I'm using are from Real Techniques. This is the powder brush. I love this brush for this bronzer, which is beautiful. If you haven't tried this bronzer, then what are you doing? You need to try it. Seriously. Like, seriously. I just like warming up my face with this. And I just find that this is the best bronze colour for me. I honestly don't ever want to try any other bronzers because, like, why would I? And then I'm just going to set this makeup with the translucent Rimmel Match Perfection powder, which I've been using in conjunction with the liquid foundation.
It's 17 hours.
And I've just been loving this. I'm just using a Gloss Professional brush. This isn't the best brush to use, but you know. This is a loose powder, so it's incredibly messy, as you can see. And I just have been putting this under my eyes lightly and down the centre of my face to just set the makeup down the centre of my face only and not everything else, because I don't need to worry too much about the rest of my face. So I am going to wear this makeup tonight and I will let you know how it wears, but so far the Bourjois Happy Light Foundation is a winner. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.